This ignition lock is from a Yamaha VStar 650 Classic. This, I think it was year 2006 or 2007. I can't remember the year, but it's around that time. This is really common on Yamaha cruisers, and it was also common on the VStar line. Unfortunately, to make a key using this ignition lock, you have to remove this black part of the lock. And to do that requires a Dremel tool, which you need to make a cut in the top of these fasteners, because there's no way to get these fasteners off otherwise. And once you do that, you can unscrew these fasteners and lift this top off. To get this cylinder out, it must be in the off position. So let's do that. Oh, and the popular blank for this lock is a YM63. It's this one here. They call this piece a shutter, and this just sits on top of the cylinder, and then you can, if the cylinder is in the off position, you can just lift this out carefully so you don't drop anything. And there's a spring in the back which creates a spring pressure when you have to push down to put it into the lock position, or push down and turn it back to the off position from the lock position. So there's your cylinder. There's 7 wafers in the cylinder, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that operate from cuts on the key. But on the 8th one, it's not operated by a cut, it's operated by the tip of the key. So you only need to worry about cutting 7 slots on the key for 7 wafers. And also, when you remove these cylinders, be careful that these wafers and springs don't fall out. And then if you insert a blank, it will push those wafers up like this, and you can read what the cut should be. There's 4 possible cuts, so there's 4 different wafers for this lock, 1 through 4. Number 1 will always line up with a cylinder. And a number 1 is a no cut, like this position 4 right here is a no cut. So the way you would read this, and then for 2, 3, and 4, the wafer is higher up. So this would be a number 3, I think, a number 2, a number 3, a number 1. I believe this is a 4. I believe this is a 3. This lock's kind of worn, and this is a number 1. And you would always read these from closest to the head of the key to the tip. So you'd write that down as 3, 2, 3, what was it? 3, 2, 3, 1, 4, 3, 1, and this 1 next to this number 3 next to the 4 could be a number 2. I think it's a 3. I think this lock is a little worn, but I'm going to put down here 2, and then maybe. And then you would just take this to the person who can cut the key, explain what you have, and they should know how to cut this, this is called a bitting onto the key. So let me get some keys made and I will continue in a sec. So here are the new keys. This is these are just like that YM63, only there's fancier keys. These look identical to the Yamaha keys, only they don't say Yamaha anywhere. So take this blank out, insert the key, and you can see how the correct key caused all the wafers to line up with the outside of the cylinder. And then we still have our spring in there. And then this goes back in there like this. And then this goes back on. And this goes back on like this. Screws go in. And there's the, in the lock position, you can see what locks the forks or steering. Pops out. And then try each side of the key. We are done. And I can't remember if I told you the key blank. This is a YH35 RBP. Oh, there you go. Thanks for watching.